Exercise number 1.10. I'm going to start this one on the front view over here, taking note of the origin, which is in the bottom right hand corner, and we can see in the isometric view it's right over there. So I'm going to start in the front. So let's sketch, and I'm going to use the line tool. And basically what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to draw this front little piece here. Let me highlight it for you. That piece over there. I'm not going to draw that because it's recessed from the edge here. And if I drew it now, this would encompass the whole piece. And I don't want that. I want this to be recessed there. So I'm going to draw this as a separate entity. So like I've said before, we need to split this into steps. I'm going to draw this profile, cut this dovetail out, and then finally I'm going to draw this piece on the front. So basically there's 3 basic steps on this one, and I say basic because there's more little steps in between, but you will see as we go along. Right, let's make this. And by the way, if you have a look next to my pencil at the moment, you'll see there's 48,39. I know that this line needs to be roughly 50 millimeters. So that's what I'm checking over there to see how long I've drawn that line. So I'm going to go across, put that angle there, down to there, and back to the origin. The height here is 50. The length is 90. Okay, don't worry if it jumps like this, it's not a problem. From here to this point, is 40, not 4, 40, and from this edge to this point is 35. Okay, so now we're going to extrude this by 60 millimeters. Features extrude. I'm going to change the direction because remember, I want the origin to stay on the front, and it's a good idea when you're doing an extrude to actually put it into isometric so you can see where the origin is and you can make sure that you're extruding in the correct direction. This is 60, and off we go. Looks a bit wide to me. Just double check that dimensions. Just check the sketch. 50. Oh, that's fine. Just looks a little bit wide nevertheless. Okay, now we're going to cut this dovetail through the whole thing. So we're going to select this face, sketch, normal to, and we're going to draw the dovetail using the line tool. Okay, and spend a little bit of time getting it fully defined. So we know from here to the edge is 25, and the height from there down to there is 15 millimeters. We also know that from this point to this point is 10, and the same on the other side. This point to this point is 10. Okay, now the last, let's just see what this is still underdefined. See? Oh, we don't have a width there. Okay. So the width, we're going to make the other side 25 too. Okay, because we know it's symmetrical. Okay, so cut through there, features, extrude cut. This is going to be through all. So remember, we want it to go through all. In fact, what you could do here is to be a little bit neater. We could actually do up to surface or up to next. That means that it's going to extrude until the next face it meets. This works a bit better because if we put another surface on the front here and we set through all, it may have cut through all. So up to next is a better scenario to use this time. You could also do up to surface, and then we select the surface we want it to go up to. Either way would be 100% correct. Okay, there we go. We've cut our dovetail. Finally, we need to draw this piece onto the front here. Now, we could do either. We could do one of 2 approaches here. We can draw a square on the front face and extrude it out towards us, or we can select the bottom face, which is what I'm going to do, sketch on it. Okay, and we're going to draw what we want over here. Alright, what I want to show you here quickly is something called the 3-point arc. In this case, we're going to use the 3-point arc, and we can easily get to it if you take the line out, bring it back, and then drag it away. You can get an arc, just like this. Okay, and then we carry on with the line tool to the end. So basically, this is how it works. Click. We need to be making a chain. Obviously, if you click and drag the line, it's not going to follow this. Okay, take our mouse, bring it out, bring it back to that point, and then we can make an arc. Okay, so that you can change from a line to an arc at any stage just by following this technique. Okay, and it depends if you're left or right. It's going to determine how your arc lies. So if it's going to be tangent or if it's going to be tangent in the opposite direction. Good. Let me quickly delete this. Okay, get that. We need to get that this little ear fully defined. So we know from here to the edge is 40, but you will see that I can't do a dimension from the edge of this to the center line, to the edge, the circumference at least. However, there is a way. What we do is you press and hold the shift key when you put the dimension in. So press and hold shift, click on, and it will do our dimension right up to the edge of the radius. Okay, so that's just a little shortcut there. Press and hold the shift key, and then it goes not to the center line, but rather to the circumference of the circle. This is radius 20. Okay, and we need to know it needs to be in the center. Okay, so this is 10 from here to here. And it's fully defined. I'm going to draw the circle in place right now. Okay, and it's 20. Diameter is 20. Okay, and there is our lip. Okay, it is upside down for now, but we're going to extrude it right now. So, features, extrude. We need to change the direction, obviously the other way, and the height. Okay, we know it's 50 minus 35 basically. So 50 minus 35, which gives 15. Change the wrong direction. Must go up. Here we go. Click the tick, and there we have the exercise. Okay, and just quickly check that the origin is still in the correct place. Yep, it is over there. So that is drawing number 1.10.